What's up, everybody? This is Candy.
And this is B, and this is a Trend Kill Quickie.
A 5-minute rock news show, or at least we try to keep it around that. Hosted by us.
Candy.
No.
We talk too fucking much.
Fuck it. If it's 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes. If it's 10, it's 10. So you guys may remember an episode that we did probably around last December, November, December, about Suspect208. It was actually one of our biggest episodes, if not our biggest episode. The Sons of Rock royalty, Noah Weiland, Ty Trujillo, London Hudson, son of Slash, and then the unknown Nick Zangaris forming Suspect208 and just having huge success.
Huge success. Such huge success that even their first single, Long Awaited, which debuted on YouTube just 2 months ago, has already gotten 1 million hits.
Then
the shit hitteth the fanneth.
Sort of.
In case you missed the recent news, unfortunately, Noah Weiland, the lead singer of Suspect208, was released from the band. The band did have this to say, quote, Weiland has been struggling with substance abuse, was no longer contributing to the songwriting process, and was difficult to get along with. It had to be done for his safety as well as the longevity of the band. We wish him the best and we deeply care about him.
But wait! There's more!
So that just a few days prior, Noah did kind of make everybody believe that he was out of the band, and his quote is a little incoherent at times. Kind of leads you to, I guess, believe the statements that, you know, he's struggling a bit. He goes on to Instagram and says, and quote, funny how a band I carried on my ass turned out to be a bunch of fake ass pussies who think they the shit trying to kick me out to my band. Every single post, typed word, song cover, lyric, creative direction, video idea, plan to release music was all done by me. The entire vision completely changed behind my back and nobody told me anything. I was going through shit and trying to figure out why everyone was acting so suspicious. It's all over now. I don't need anybody. I am Roman. I'll be back soon. Clearly the kid's suffering right now, and unfortunately, I know we did talk about this previously. We didn't want to see him fall in his father's footsteps, but hopefully he can get his shit together, unlike his dad, obviously.
We specifically talked about Noah on that last show because we are huge, both of us, STP and Scott Weiland fans, and his death was devastating. And, you know, it's unfortunate because as we know, you know, when you have substance use disorder, that is a genetic disease. So his likelihood of actually substance abuse is really high, and it's unfortunate. And I really, really hope he just gets the treatment that he needs.
Absolutely. I mean, he's so young still. I mean, he has a world ahead of him, and he has got so much talent to back it up. We hope he gets his shit together for his own sake as well as for his loved ones as well. So.
Absolutely.
And then
on the upside, Suspect208 has actually announced a new lead singer.
Yes, introducing Cody Houston, who is from Cincinnati, Ohio. He was actually the lead singer for a band called Blueprint. I had the opportunity to dig into them a little bit this afternoon, and they're kind of a little similar to Suspect208. They just have that very classic rock-inspired rock and roll sound, which Candy and I constantly bitch about is missing from mainstream music. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, he's from Cincinnati. He flew out to LA. He took a shot. He tried out as the lead singer for Suspect208, and he was the first audition Suspect208 had, and they fucking fell in love with him, and they're like, you're it. You're the guy. And when they were asked how they felt about Cody, they had to say, quote, Cody was the first audition sent in and we fell in love with his voice. It wasn't until he then came to LA that we realized he is a super hardworking, talented, and awesome person. Musically, we connected on another level and songs began to flow like water on the first day. We are beyond expected to show our fans what we've been working on. So they are just super enthusiastic about the addition of Cody, which is really great for them in light of losing their lead singer, who obviously they still deeply care about. And I'm sure it was not easy to have to make that choice, but good for them that they were able to find somebody that they jive so well with.
That, I think, is actually one of the good things that kind of comes out of this is, you know, they were able to find somebody that they are able to work so well with. Because I know we mentioned this before, and I'm just going to keep harping on our last episode. I'm sorry. Not sorry. But these kids are the future of rock and roll, and it's nice to see that they are still going to continue to be the future of rock and roll because there's so much talent still left in that group. I've actually listened to their new song. Their new song is actually entitled Nicotine. I just listened to it today because I'm behind the game.
Me too.
2 days. I mean, this all happened on February 1st. This was literally over a course of 3-4 months that all of this happened and developed. So, but their new song Nicotine it's very different sounding than the previous Long Awaited or All Black was the other video that they released. Very different sounding, a little less psychedelic, a little less kind of groovy.
A little more edgy.
Yeah, a little bit more edgy, a little bit more like old school punk rock. Whereas with the previous, you could definitely hear a lot of Stone Temple Pilots and a lot of Velvet Revolver. This is a little bit more like old school punk, like the Melvins, and social Distortion, like that kind of very. And his voice is very different. It's very gritty, very earthy, and I still like it. I kind of dig it.
I mean, yeah, they seem to mesh really well, and they still have that rock and roll sound that we feel like's been missing for so long that we're really excited about or cheer our little guys on forever. And his previous on-stage experience as a frontman is
definitely going to help him and benefit him as he takes on this new project with Suspect208. And
I'm excited to hear more. I think it's great.
When the world opens back up and they start touring, if they come here to Ohio, which I'm hoping that him being from Cincinnati, they'll at least come here to Ohio, I will be one of the first ones to buy a ticket.
We gotta go cheer on our rock and roll babies.
And hey, you know what would be really cool? Like if we actually got to meet these kids and be like, hey, you know what? We did a show on you. We're not famous, but we really enjoy you. So keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, we'll come hang out with you.
I know we're old and
come on Ohio, where the cornfields are.
I know we're old and crickety, but we're still fun. You know, it would be even better if we could interview Suspect208.
Oh shit, Suspect208, if you are watching this, we would be beyond honored. If you were ever to come through Ohio for any sort of tour when that ever happens.
Okay, you would make two old ladies very happy.
I just want live shows. Is that so much?
Right? We're dying over here, okay? Like it's cold, snowing every other day, it's 20 degrees, and we got no shows to go to.
Between November and April, there's nothing to do but go to shows. And now we can't go to shows. So we're all just home with our thumbs up our asses, depressed, because there's nothing to do until April when we can go outside, breathe in the fresh air, sing with the birds. But yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
we definitely support you guys, you know, support you on your journey and support the decisions you have to make. You have to do what you feel is best for your band, especially you're starting off, you're brand new, and you definitely don't want any sort of issues to hold you back or anything like that. So, you know, you've got to do at the end of the day what's best for the band.
And the talent is still definitely there. I mean, these are super talented kids. So we absolutely wish you guys the best with your new singer. I personally am enjoying the new sound as well too. Really looking forward to hearing more from you guys. Even though it's a different sound, I still dig it because I'm an old punk rocker myself too. Some days
we're pretty old school punk rock.
I mean,
we're old. All the old punk bands. That's our thing.
Without further ado, though, we will go ahead. We'll end this episode because it probably did go on a little bit longer. I don't care anymore.
It always does, Candy.
It does. Before we let you go, just please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when these things come out, because right now we don't have a lot to talk about except for scumbags being scumbags, and we don't really want to talk about that. So we saved that for our brothers over at Trinkle Radio. Oh wait, I was on that episode. Fuck. But yeah, once again, just like, subscribe, please. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Continue to support these dudes, please. I mean, these kids are so talented and they got a future. So once again, I'm Candy.
And I'm B.
And that was a Trend Kill Quickie. Bye guys. Bye-bye. Quarantine depression meet seasonal depression. Let's have a baby. And that is
it's a beautiful
right now.